Welcome back to Futbol Mundial, ladies and gentlemen. A very special Futbol Mundial.
I've got
a Christmassy one.
Yeah, I've got a hat on.
I don't, because they don't fit my head. I am a tall person with a big head. There's actually a picture of me when I was a baby where my ears are down here, legit on my neck.
They're actually on your neck?
Basically, put that on screen.
So when did your ears then join your head?
God knows. God knows. Bless him is what I say. Cute baby though. Cute baby. However, this is a special Mundial because we're answering your questions that you sent in to us on social media. If you'd like to follow us for future episodes like this, the handles are on screen right now. But Mikey, without further ado, we're in Santa's grotto.
We're back on a green screen. Can you believe it?
Like the olden days.
Yeah.
Let's get crack-a-lacking.
Our first question comes from Master of King.
Ooh, big fan.
Hashtag AMA. Is Zach's hair real? Ooh.
Many have asked, many have wondered, many have slagged off. Yeah. Hurts my feelings. But it is real, it is real. It's all legit, not a perm.
It is actually, isn't it? Yeah, wow.
Like you've not seen it before. It's not a wig. My dad is from Algeria, as you may know, and my mum's got quite thick hair. Added together makes this.
So is your hair curlier or less curly than your dad's?
It's curlier than my dad's.
Wow.
It's curlier than my dad's.
Are you the curliest in the family?
I am the curliest in the family. I'm the curliest curly whirly.
Nice.
Oh,
like that.
God.
It's a big title, that. Curliest in the family. Curliest Gelab of 2018 goes to Zach.
Cheers.
I've got a load of stuff in my hands.
Yeah,
now.
I put a bit of moisture in it. But
right, we'll just have to work with that one, won't we?
Yeah.
All good. Next question comes from Joseph716. Very biblical, isn't it? That?
It is, it's fantastic. Yeah. Joseph and Moses.
Yeah, Joseph and Moses. Yeah, I was just thinking of Joe Tomlinson as Moses originally, but actually, yeah, Joseph was also the father of Jesus, wasn't he? Anyway, actually, no, not technically. God's the father of Jesus.
Exactly. Keep it going, Mikey. Whilst we're ahead.
Joseph was the adopted father. I don't know. He was the kind of surrogate dad. Does that make sense?
We'll leave it.
Anyway. He has asked, if you could live with any celeb for 1 week, who would it be and why?
For 1 week?
Yeah.
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez, yeah? You're a lifelong fan, aren't you?
I just love her to bits.
Yeah.
Absolute, my ideal crush.
What would you get up to?
Take her on a date.
Yeah?
That's it.
For 1 week?
If she doesn't fall in love with me after that, then fair enough.
Where would you take her?
Where would I take Selena Gomez? Oh, that is a good question. I don't know, I have to get to know her first, find out what she likes, and then you know, I'd bring out the whole shabazz, and she'd fall in love with me.
What does that entail?
Oh no, if she was like, oh, I love Disneyland, then like, we go to Disneyland, I've like hired it all, and then, you know, it's just a big thing, and we get married happily ever after.
Fair enough. Somehow
Until I get
Selena
divorced.
Gomez would not want to go to Disneyland.
Oh, I don't know. Selena Gomez, if you're watching this, or if you somehow know Selena Gomez in some way, get me a date, and you won't regret it. But Mikey, that's my celebrity I'd want to live with for a week. Who's yours?
Difficult. I don't think there's many celebrities I'd like to live with for a week. Although, you know, I could maybe stand you for a couple of days.
Oh, you're calling me a celebrity?
Well, you know, you are on famous birthdays after all. Go check that out.
Somehow.
Go check that out. Absolutely brilliant. It's got 5 pictures on there as well. Joe and Chris have.
And
I don't even know Chris is on there actually.
They're all screenshots as well from videos.
Yeah, it's great. But if there was a celeb, I don't know. I'm thinking of the YouTube world now. Probably David Dobrik.
That is a fantastic shout.
Good,
fantastic shout.
He has a pretty action-packed life. Gets to meet all the vlog squad, have a laugh with them. They're quite fun, aren't they? At least in their videos. And he's just reached 10 mil subs, hasn't he?
Congratulations,
so,
David.
Congratulations, David. Go and sub to him.
Go and subscribe to him if you're not already.
Yeah, of course.
Because he needs them.
Yeah.
He should be doing it the other way around.
He should be, yeah.
But invite us out there. We'd have a great laugh.
Exactly. I mean,
you'd be fantastic on his vlogs. You'd be fantastic.
I think that'd be very good. I'd be like that awkward English man who kind of just strolls into the group.
He'd put the camera on you, and whatever happens, you'd do something funny. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it'd be gold. Get me on. Come on. Fly me out to LA. Love it. Anyway, let's move on. Next one is Ben7 Russell. Thank you for sending this one in. Really like this question. What was the moment that made you fall in love with football?
Oh, that is a fantastic question. Match-wise, I think Chelsea playing United in Moscow in the Champions League final was a
lost.
big match, even though we lost. Fantastic match though, nonetheless. But for me, what made me fall in love with the sport was actually playing it myself and watching my dad play it as I was growing up. He was actually a very good footballer. He technically played professional in France, like the League 1. League 1 in France, which is
okay, so
League
the third tier.
League 2.
Yeah.
But he was very good. Unfortunately, he got injured due to a bad tackle and it ruined his career. But then I watched him as I was growing up. Obviously, didn't get any of the talent, just got the looks.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe can't even argue that. But anyway, yeah, that was it. And just playing the sport on a Saturday with my mates. You know, we'd win the league or we'd lose, but we'd lose together. It was fantastic. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. What about you, Mikey?
I don't know, watching England at the 2002 World Cup, I think when we lost to Brazil, that was the first time I was genuinely sad about a football match. 2 years later, cried for the first time when Mourinho's Porto beat United in the Champions League. So no, a lot of emotions involved. Yeah. And then that same year, I was on a soccer camp.
Yeah.
And at the end of the week, we'd play like a tournament, and it was kind of international kind of base. So it was like a kind of World Cup, and I was France. I think I was on the French.
You were
team.
blue bibs.
I was blue bibs, and we came up against Spain, the red bibs, in the final. It was actually the second that I'd been at the same soccer camp the year before. Got to the final of that, lost on pens. And then it came down to pens again in this final.
Oh, Mikey's shaking it. Can't believe it.
Proper final, you know, like really boring game.
One for the
no
history
one wanted
books.
to lose. And I chose to go fourth in the pens, thinking, you know what, I won't go fifth because it will probably come down to the fifth pen, and I don't want it to rest on me.
Sure.
But then it got to the fourth pen, and suddenly it was actually, no, it did rest on me. And if I didn't score it, we lost the final. Yeah. And I was in bits. I remember like leaning down with my hands on my knees, like with like one of the coaches being like, Michael, you've got to get this. And I was like, I know. And I wasn't crying, but there were tears in my eyes. There were tears in my eyes. And I would just remember looking at the ball, looking at the goal, which was tiny. They had these tiny goals. So it was like almost impossible to score these pens. And their keeper was decent. Had gloves on and everything, despite, not really needing them. And I was under so much pressure. I've never felt that kind of pressure before. Scored the pen. And I just remember like everyone behind me just screaming my name. Just like, yes. And then that was just amazing. One of the best moments ever. And then so they kept us in the game. Next person steps up from our team, misses, and we lose anyway. So next question comes from Mr. Classy Gaming.
Ooh.
He's got 13 subscribers on
up.
YouTube.
Congratulations, mate. Shout out to Classy Gaming. Go subscribe to him.
Yeah, exactly. Don't know if he makes any videos, but maybe he does.
Maybe this is what will start him to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Big up. What kind of schooling/experience is needed for a position like yours as FD? Doing this type of job would be a dream.
It is a dream, and we thank you very much for it, because I think we're now 1.5 million subscribers on FD, which is mad.
Really? At least
over 300,000 on EFD. It's all just a madness, and that's thanks to you guys, so we do appreciate it a lot. Next year, we've got a lot happening. How would you get into it? Now, there's several ways. YouTube works in two ways, where you have either someone works from their bedroom, they make their videos all by themselves, they're just an editor, they write them, they're the talent, they're everything, all within their own bedroom, which is a lot of how the big guys have started, your KSIs, your Willenese, etc. Or you've got companies, and a bit like this one, where they hire people to make the videos, but at the end of the day, it's the same sort of thing. You're still making the videos, you're still editing them, but you also have a bit of resource from the company. How to get into a company? It can be through having a degree. It can also just be through experience, or just shouting out to one of them. That's literally how I got my place here. Yeah. I went to the big dog and said, can I get some work experience here?
Literally emailed the CEO.
To be honest, it's only really a Google search away. Yeah. It's not the hardest thing in the world, but there are uni degrees you can do, such as?
The one that I did?
What did you do?
History. Maybe not.
No relevance. That's what
really
we're saying.
Any relevance. Although my history degree did make me a better writer, and I was hired by Football Daily on the strength of my writing abilities.
Exactly.
I didn't have too much presenting experience, although me and James Wayne actually had our own YouTube channel before I came here. or before we came here, not very successful. They're never going to be great to begin with. Just having the experience of doing it. So yeah, I'd say start a YouTube channel. You know, no matter what your resources are like, start a YouTube channel or like live stream on Twitch or whatever. You know, like just do something. Clearly, this guy is probably a gamer. So yeah, best of luck with your endeavours. RP Otter 17 has this next one, and it's a juicy one. So brace yourself, Zach.
I'm braced.
Best nights out you've had as a team FD, well, as a team, and who is the lightweights?
Oh, big boy question.
Very big boy question.
I actually think every night we've had together is good. We very rarely all get to go out together at the same time.
Yeah.
So when we do, it's always a great laugh.
Yeah.
You're particularly funny on a night out. You're a good laugh. Cheers. I think everyone has their moments.
Everyone does have their moments. You were quite funny the other night. Christmas party. You'll be able to see that on Stat Wars. What kind of mood that was in?
I was absolutely fine, mate. Don't know what you're on about.
Yeah.
And no, I think we just we don't really care. That's the thing. When we go out, we just have a laugh. We go out to go, just have a laugh, basically. And that's really it. Lightweight wise,
paint the town red. Well, there's only going to be one lightweight, isn't it? Sam Omoseki claims to be the biggest drinker in the TNT, or at least the
really isn't.
No. So yeah. Dill Stanley has the next one, and he has asked, why have you choked at Stat Wars, Mikey? You know what, I'm not totally happy with my performance in Stat Wars the League, but to say I choked, I think is a little bit harsh. Okay, messed up against Chris, messed up a bit against Kieran as well, but I think we can all agree, you know, head held high at the end of that season. You know what it was? It's because I was on such a hot streak going into the season. I think I won from Stat Wars the Champions into the start of the season Stat Wars the League. I think I won something like 7 or 8 games in a row.
That's impressive.
Which is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So I was overperforming.
His XG was mental.
Yeah.
His
my
XP?
My XP was probably about here. My actual points were like here probably.
Yeah,
like in terms of that. So like, you know what, I probably was just reverting to the mean. I'm not the most consistent performer. There are bits of football history that I don't know that much about, i.e. Britain's 2012 Olympic football team.
Now, it wouldn't be a Futbol Mundial without everyone's favourite section, #1-2-watch. However, we're doing a bit differently this time. Yeah. We've picked 4 players who we think are going to have a stellar 2019 and that you need to keep an eye out for the whole of the next year. But Mikey, who are they? Give them a rundown, and then we'll go from there.
We will go from there. I know we like to say it's your favourite section. We have no idea whether it's your favourite section, but we like to say it anyway. So you know, deal with it. So we've got 4 here, 4 outstanding candidates. First one, Hakim Ziyech. I believe we covered him back in the April-May sort of time, the build up to the World Cup.
Yes, we did.
Where he wasn't actually that great, but never mind.
He is now.
Yeah, 25 years old, so not a youngster anymore, but he has had a great start to the season. 13 league outings, 10 goals, 5 assists for Ajax. I can safely say that he could just go from strength to strength next year, couldn't he? Luka Jovic, the next one. This boy has only really started hitting form in the last few months. Only 20 years old, but he's bossing it in the Bundesliga. Scored 5, didn't he, against Dusseldorf, I believe.
Correct.
A couple of months back. 10 goals already, 3 assists. Doing well in the Europa as well. 5 goals in Europa. So
not bad.
This boy is one to watch. He's a personal favourite of mine. As is the next one, Ismail Assar. Had a good World Cup, didn't he? Only 20 years old as well. Bossing it for Rennes. 9 goals and 3 assists in 21 games this season.
Oh my God.
He's playing a lot as well, so that's good. Really exciting talent. And then the final one is a bit of a favourite of yours, Zach, isn't he?
He is, because he's French-Algerian.
Big up. Is he going to be your big Algerian?
He's going to pick France.
Is he going to pick France?
He's 100% going to pick France.
Has he not said he's
not chosen his nationality yet, no.
Ah, interesting.
He wants to represent.
Husam Aouar, right?
Yes,
that's how you, because I'm not very good with that pronunciation. But again, 20 years old, 6 goals, 4 assists from what, defensive midfield?
He plays CDM, centre mid and left mid. So those stats are stupid.
So yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it?
And plays for Lyon.
Very good. Gets 3 dribbles, 3 key passes. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
However,
yeah.
Who do these people at home think are going to be the best out of those 4? Vote in the poll above and let us know. And do you think there's going to be any other players that need to be looked at for the entirety of next season and next year? Leave them in the comments below.
Yes.
The hashtag Michael.
One to watch.
So that's the end of Futbol Mundial for 2018. Thank you guys for an incredible year. We love you dearly. We appreciate all the suggestions that you give us.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Christmas Eve right now, so
It is.
we wish you the best for Christmas tomorrow. I hope you get all your presents and none of you get coal.
Well, that's up to me, isn't
Mike,
it?
you'll
'Cause
put a
I'm
good
Santa
word
Claus.
in
Yeah, I
with
will.
the old
Maybe.
top dog, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Get
I am Santa Claus.
These jokes aren't going to go next year either, guys. So
They're not.
strap
No,
in.
Yeah, have a great Christmas. Have a great new year as well. Hope all good things come to you all. And yeah, see you on the flip side.
Bye.
See you later.